All right, time for some relaxing games today. Every time I
Remind
see...
me. Oh yeah, who was it that suggested you stream this game again?
I actually wanted to stream it a long time ago before even Grace did.
The tough Todd GH sound is different. Same when you cough or laugh during a drought.
I keep every single time I see a person like Kyle type, I just keep seeing rub my, and I don't realize what exactly it means until a little bit later. Relaxing game because we're actually gonna go into a Journey. For those who haven't seen Journey, we're gonna go play Journey for once. Mario Party 2? No. Kyle can play Mario Party 2 by himself.
I don't have Mario Party 2
Yes, Mario
available.
Party is the most relaxing game.
It's Mario Party 2 is on my Wii that can only play software games because the disc reader doesn't work.
Alright, I'm gonna actually hop out of call and will possibly be back later. But if I don't see you guys, if I don't pop back in, bye Grace, bye Lissa.
Did you say bye, Grace?
Nice.
Grace, that's misleading,
Janine,
Justin. That's
you
Janine.
both the same thing. Well, if you're gonna put your out as your name, whatever.
Wait, what?
Perfect. See, she didn't even notice. All right.
Alright,
okay,
here,
bye.
I'll...
I'm sorry. Wait, what happened?
Okay, here, let's just make this less confusing.
I can change my.
There we go. Now it's clear.
Janine official.
I didn't mean to make it confusing. I just never changed it back after that night.
Sure, you don't bother changing a lot of things right away.
This is something that I see my students do a lot. That they'll spell the word ghost like G-O-A-S-T because they think it would be spelled like toast.
Mhm.
That's not true.
Yeah. I have literally sat there trying to spell a word before and then gone to one of my roommates and been like, this is a word, right? Because spell check won't give me how it's supposed to be spelled. I'm not just like creating new words right now, right?
Oh yeah, I love it when they're not spelled at all like how they sound. Like there's no correlation whatsoever.
Casual playthrough. All right. We're gonna go with Journey. At least Grace is here to watch Journey. Are you sure? Is my game capture good? I don't know if it's it does not seems that there's audio. Grace is always here.
I think the game's just quiet at the start.
Yeah, always.
Grace is always here. Always.
Always holy mug.
Are they supposed to be able to see that the game screen?
Yep. It's on screen.
Hey Nick, can you just show us like your Spotify on Discord and nothing else again?
Sure. No, not
Okay, am I technologically inept or is never mind.
There you go,
Just
Kyle.
a while.
You're probably just
Okay.
technologically inept.
There you go, Kyle.
There's a delay.
Perfect, thank you, I love it.
What's this game? It's called Journey. It's an indie game that was highly recommended to a lot of people. It's a very short game, 2 hours, but this thing is nice. For those who want to actually watch on Discord, I'll put it on Discord.
I've played it.
Oh. Install Dragon Ball FighterZ. Ignore that, please. Wait, do I move my controller motion controls to move the camera? Oh my god, I do. What is this? Can I just use my control stick? Yes, I can. Thank you. It's actually very beautiful still. Reminds me of Abzu, but smoother polygons. Can I jump? Oh, what does this button do? I forgot about that. You forgot. You didn't tell me that this game has motion controls, Grace. How could you? That was before. That was before. Made myself sad. Well, I'm not gonna make myself sad. That's for sure. I have no idea what this game is about. I haven't seen anything. I haven't even watched Grace's stream because I wanted to go into this blind. So I don't know what's going to happen. I think Kyle is the only one who knows what might happen. I don't know if anyone else have seen Journey though.
I've played it.
Other than Will.
I don't think so.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. Oh, so you automatically jump. Got it. There's like no sound at all. Is everyone just your buddy, Grace? Oh, so that's the fly ability. Wait, I can't fly? I was lied to! There are sounds being picked up, but I can't... It's not immediately obvious. I guess I'll just boost it up a little bit. Because I don't want to get it too loud. Which way do I go? Oh, that's where I came from, yeah. Is there like any 100% guide, like 100%ing this game or something? Those things are trapped. Okay. There's such little sounds in here. I always wanted to try this game, though I never got the opportunity to do it until now, I guess. I remember hearing about this. Well, that sucked. Flying headfirst into a pillar. Not a good idea.
No, definitely not.
A farmer must produce some produce for the supermarket.
Oh,
Global stress, BB.
yeah. I forgot about produce.
What do you produce?
Well, it's like read and read. All the fun intricacies of the English language.
English language is such a...
That doesn't make any sense.
Yo, Melon, you just made it when I'm just starting my journey in Journey. So it's going to be a journey for all of us going on this journey. And singing about Journey. Kyle, take it away.
Just Believe it. Hold on to that feeling. Okay, that's enough.
It is beautiful. This game came out.
What was Grace referring to? I meant the Disney comment.
You know, I don't know.
What? Are those pieces of paper?
Yeah. I'm flying. I'm assuming that's a collectible down there. You know what?
Oh, the Don't Stop Believing.
That's how you spell project? Oh god.
Yeah, dude, with the document cam, I can project my project onto the whiteboard.
I've never had to spell that.
Oh, it's longer. Oh, okay. So, yeah, that definitely. You okay, Janine?
Sometimes.
Where?
Sometimes you're okay.
I feel like it's not my own fault that I'm bad at reading.
Don't worry, all
Oh
of
no,
us.
it's entirely not any of your fault. It is awful.
No joke, I literally starts buffering when it starts singing. So weird. Maybe Craig just is not allowed to hear it sing, like people sing.
The gods have deemed him unworthy.
Dun 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 dun. Let's see. Oh. Alright, alright. Well, so what is gonna be my name? I'm gonna name myself Kyle. Because he looks like a Kyle.
Is that what Kyle looks like?
Yes. When he goes on a journey. Or sings about journey.
You're the character you're playing as is Kyle.
Yep.
Cool.
Because he looks like any other Kyle in existence.
Does that mean that all Kyles look like?
Yeah. It's hard to tell them apart.
I think the name Kyle is like a meme online about like really destructive, stupid dudes who like drink Monster all the time. That's like a thing if you look up on like Urban Dictionary or whatever. Which is, it's not me, but there actually was a guy in my high school named Kyle who fit that exact description. Like he'd wear like Monster energy drink hats and stuff, and also got expelled from my school for pulling out a knife on someone. So.
Ow.
Oh my god.
Had to live up to his name.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so this, so far what I'm getting is that there's a civilization similar to this guy who found special energy. Is all I'm getting right now. So I'm in another area now. I see bridges. Xylophone is closer than the sea. English. The English language is the best language ever. It's the only language anyone should learn.
We confuse ourselves. It's great. No one knows what we're talking about. Not even each other.
That's how English teachers feel when they teach English.
I mean, the thing about like complicated nuances like this with spelling and pronunciation is that like English is taught so badly in Japan anyway that I don't have to worry about teaching this more complicated stuff because they never even learn the basics in their compulsory education.
So, my controller is running low on battery. How long do you think I will have enough time to beat this game before it dies? Probably not.
No.
Yeah, I doubt it. But we'll see.
Xylophone.
Xylophone. Xylophone.
I wonder who comes up with a lot of these languages. Is it just like a bunch of people who just like, yeah, I think it's a good idea to make this word the exact same spelling as this other word, but mean completely different things.
I mean, apparently, in English, certain words have a different spelling in American English than in British English because it costs more, because of how expensive it was to print things.
Oh, really? That's the origin of the American. Oh, huh.
That's
Well,
why
I didn't know
there's
that
certain
because of
spellings that
cost.
are different, because they just
Interesting.
stopped including certain letters that they felt were unnecessary. It's like why color is spelled differently between the two languages. Between the two.
Oh, yeah.
The Japanese
Color.
language has like
Color.
a very limited range of sounds, and so there are a lot of homophones in Japanese. So their solution to that in writing is to just use an extremely complicated system of Chinese characters to write their words.
Mm-hmm. I'm using a DualShock DualShock controller that is specifically for the PlayStation 4 because there is a different controller for the PlayStation 5.
And then why do we have silent letters?
Like
We
H.
couldn't give up the French.
There's I remember the stand-up comedian Dimitri Martin has a bit about that where he's like, dude, silent letters are so weird. Can you just imagine like a group of letters where one of them's like, all right, guys, we gotta go spell this word. And then this other letter shows up and he's like, dude, let me come with you. And they're like, wait, what? That's ridiculous. You're a G. He's like, I won't say anything. And he's like, come on, please. I'll just mess with foreigners. It'll be fine.
He's that one person in the choir that does not sing, just, is there.
Exactly. It's like any of those group projects. It's just that there's always that one person who says they will do stuff but ends up doing nothing.
In linguistics class I took, we watched this one kind of funny video, just kind of making fun of like sentence structure, where they demonstrated this thing where like there's a great difference between saying John walked into the library and John walked into the library, where they show one clip of him walking like into the library like through the open door, and then another where it says John walked into the library and it's him walking into the wall of it.
I mean, that is literal.
I mean that's the basis of that joke. Like a man walks into a bar and says ouch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was.
Did you just realize what that joke meant?
Yeah. Said it before that.
Don't worry, Janine. No one here will judge you.
That's not true. I know you people.
We judge so hard.
Okay. Maybe Janine won't. No, not Janine. Maybe Lissa won't judge you that hard. I said maybe. This can prove me wrong. He's proven me wrong multiple times.
Confirming or denying.
How about this, Janine? Nico won't judge you at all.
Nico would never judge it.
Nico is a good kitty. Though it's very ambiguous if Nico is a guy or girl.
Yeah, that's true with like the vowels at the end of certain words. Yeah.
That and also Nico
That's
in
what
one
Google
shot. It's
says.
just hard to see. Huh?
I mean, yeah, like I can point out.
With vowels, yes, but then with words like this, it's just like what happened here.
For aim.
Yeah, like like sign.
So you can.
Okay, if I had the power to actually go back in time and meet people who created certain words, honestly, I'll ask them what the heck were they thinking.
Or call
Well, a
them.
lot of it just has to do with evolution of the language over time.
Screw evolution.
The English
Put
language
logic
hundreds of
into
years
it.
ago sounded much different than it is now,
Oh yeah.
or
The
is written
spelling and
differently.
everything was different too. Like you ever look at like actual Shakespearean text untranslated, it's interesting.
Yeah.
Am I bothered enough to try to go get that thing and climb back up here or not? Yes, I am bothered enough. Let's go get it. And waste about like 10 more minutes.
Here's an example of homophones in the Japanese language that one of my coworkers taught me.
Oh, the weird one is there. Whale. Whales, it has an H that's silent.
Yeah, well, it's just like in what and white.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, maybe those words are pronounced different because, like, the word white, there are still some people who speak in kind of older versions of, like, the American accent where they say white and they, like, pronounce the H in there.
White.
But that's, like, just, like, an accent thing. It's faded over time, but the word is still spelled the same.
Oh, whoops.
I could see the Switch
Okay,
controller
Here's the
being
Japanese
better.
thing
I mean, it's the
where
most
both of
recent
them
one.
read
Great,
Kino
to be honest.
Pansgutta, but the
It
first one
is,
says,
like,
yesterday I
literally
made
brand,
bread,
like,
and the second
new,
one says,
so-
yesterday I
Then
ate
again, I think the
underwear.
DualShock might be better, like the
What?
PS5, but not sure.
I'm sorry, what?
The Japanese thing I posted. If those are two
And
sentences that
everywhere.
sound they sound the same, but they mean different things.
That's funny.
What did they mean?
No,
The fir-
yesterday
the
I
fir-
ate underwear.
The first one says, yesterday I made bread. The second one says, yesterday I ate underwear.
I mean, it makes sense. I do both.
No, jeez. Do you put underwear in the bread?
Yeah.
There's another troubling one for you, Lissa.
Oh, yeah. I know that one. Right and right, air and air.
Mm-hmm. So there's a giant white, tall, cloaked man. More history. Oh, it's not the same kind. So
I
it's
say
like-
the I Love Lucy episode.
I'm not sure what Grace is referring to, but
I Love Lucy.
well, I know that
TV
show, but I
series.
haven't like seen that thing that she's
Oh.
talking about specifically.
How do you spell definitely?
Definitely not like that.
Oops.
It's not
I
how
spelled
I
it
spelled
wrong.
it. Definitely, right?
Mm-hmm.
D finite ly.
Oh. That's why I can't with the English language.
It's like how D it sometimes means like it's not. So like it's definitely D infinite almost looks like.
Finitely?
I don't know if that helped.
D finite. No, I'm just saying like English language is like D.
Definitely?
It's like D finite. It's like not finite. Who put ly at the end of the word in the English language?
Who knows, but there's sure as hell a lot of them.
Makes sense. Definitely.
tear and tear, like read and red.
Yeah.
Or bear. No, not bear and bear.
Different from right and right.
Yep.
Or there.
Bear, bear. Fair, fair.
There, I actually grasp. Surprisingly enough.
Yeah,
I
that
got
one is
drilled into
clear
my
enough.
head enough times.
Over there.
Yeah, in elementary school,
I-
there's that teacher too.
I dare
Enforce
you
that enough.
to go over there. What's the third there?
The three
There's-
theirs?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I dared
There's-
to go over there. What?
Oh, yeah, that one. What flavor chips are you eating? Just plain Tostitos. I ran out
They're
of cheese.
demanding their brother to go over there.
Yeah, there's over there. There's their cat. And then they are.
Contraction, yeah. Which, I mean, like, I remember I had, like, Japanese professors and stuff who, like, told us they were like, you know, non-native speakers of English never struggle with those kinds of contraction things like native speakers do. I don't know. I feel like, though, for, like, in my experience with Japanese students I teach, a lot of them are just kind of forced to memorize contractions in English without actually, like, understanding what they are.
Oh, yeah.
Like they're forced to say I'm, like I apostrophe am, but they don't really get that that's like I am.
Buddy.
And so it happens so many times in writing where they just write I from Japan because they don't know it's supposed to be I am or I'm. Because it's just I'm from Japan.
Am I not finding any collectibles? I guess I'm not finding Buddy.
Well, you know, technically, with all the contractions, it's depending how you use it, they sound weird.
Oh my
Like,
god, even more
I'm
buddies.
from Japan.
Yeah.
It's like, this is technically a correct sentence,
Whoa.
but it sounds weird.
Won't is a really weird one. It's like how do you have will not with won't?
Yeah.
Shouldn't it be willn't?
Yeah. Well, like this, it's what it's. It sounds weird, but it's technically true. It is what it is.
It's what it's.
That's
Yeah.
what it's.
I like
I'm
how
just
it
getting these
sounds.
from Google now, but I drove down the windy road on a windy day.
I think it's because sometimes.
What is this?
I think I watched something somewhere where it was talking about the contractions and the fact that certain times, like, you can't use a contraction because the emphasis is on the word that gets contracted. Otherwise, and that's why it sounds weird.
Okay, so I'm following those
Well,
things.
it's weird because sometimes when you're essentially, in hindsight, contracting a word, you don't always use an apostrophe.
When did this
Here's an
become-
interesting thing about pronunciation that we were kind of like made aware of in linguistics class if you read those two sentences out loud.
My dad lives in a White House. Biden lives in the White House.
Oh yeah.
It's, I mean, like the way we refer to the thing in Washington D.C. It's usually called the White House with like stronger like stress on like the
Yeah.
on white.
That's why it's capitalized.
It's like my dad lives in
Proper.
a White House. Biden lives in the White House. Like the stressing of syllables in the second one is different.
Oh. Light.
And naming the proper and improper nouns.
All right. No. Wait, I did it.
Yep. Sorry, Nick, we're not even paying attention to what you're doing.
Yeah, we're just talking about English.
Yeah.
We're going on an English language journey.
Yeah, we're complaining about the English language.
I already
It's
did that
fine, 'cause,
one
I mean,
time
even
this
the chat crate is just like, bro, what kind of ship's eating?
I already mentored them. I'm just walking through a lot of
You have a
sand.
magic carpet following you around.
A lot of magic carpets. I'm just like trying to figure out what it is. I guess I'm just like trying to discover what's going on. I don't know. I'm a little lost on the story.
Which story? The English story or the paper story?
I already know about the English story.
Or-
I gave up paying attention to that English story a long time ago.
Rude.
Not your
I mean-
English story. I'm saying the general in English itself.
Yeah, but I don't pay attention.
Oh my
to
god!
it
Thank you,
anymore. Like, I
Anonymous,
have to
for
write-
donating to
write
Door.
stuff.
That's cool.
Is everyone here an English teacher? No.
I mean, technically, how you do teach English
Yeah, but I'm the only one in this call who does do that.
in the call, yeah.
I did not graduate with any type of English degree.
I mean, the
I
same
just
could be said about a lot of
graduate-
people on Jet, but
Graduate,
What
and
the
that was
heck
it.
do I do?
Oh my god.
well, I only took one biology class.
I know, what the hell, man? Biology's great.
Ugh, I should have taken more
I
biology.
had it at 8 a.m. dude that semester
Oh, no worries.
at Western.
No worries, Kraid.
I've definitely had 8 a.m. labs, yeah.
8 a.m. in the winter, dude. Just like
Yeah.
It does sound
take a
like some
shower,
of
walk
us-
into class, my hair freezes by the time I get there.
I
It
definitely
does
had
sound like
an
some of us
8 a.m.
are
lab.
English, but no, we're not.
Yeah. I had an 8 a.m.
Kyle
lab that
is,
one time we had all that snow.
is the English major.
Mm.
Lissa is
it was
a
an
biology
interesting
major.
time
Janine is an
waking
art.
up, trudging through the
therapy
snow,
major.
going to class, there being like 5 of us
I'm computer
doing our
science.
work, and then halfway through lab, the school
So
being
it's
like,
quite
nope,
a bit of
school shut
variety.
down, gotta go. We were just like,
I've had times where I just like be on campus on like a snowy day, and we just get into the classroom, and we're sitting around, and then like the time for class to start like passes, and somebody finally checks like their Western email, and they're like, "Oh, our professor just sent us an email saying that class is canceled." So
I've definitely been in that situation where they like post it like 15 or so minutes before, and
Yeah.
then no one checks until like 15 minutes after classes started.
yeah,
I'm a Nintendo major. Major Nintendo.
Nintendo major.
Yep.
That's a fun major.
Dude, if there was a history of Nintendo, I think Carl would for sure be part of that. Slash, a lot of other people
Oh
would.
yeah.
It'd be like one of those popular classes that no one can get in until like a senior.
yeah, like yeah,
definitely.
just those like really easy GURs,
Mm-hmm.
and they take it, and it's like the hardest class ever.
Yeah. What was the hardest
Weirdly
GUR? What was
like-
the hardest GR classes that you guys have taken though?
Psychology.
I mean, GURs, there's like a
took it
lot of
with the
stuff.
harder professor, though.
I didn't like the.
I took it with the older woman. I don't know her name.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Yeah, no, she's the harder one out of the
I,
three or something that we did.
I did not enjoy the geology class I took. I took geology because Jacob was like, dude, geology's chill fuck if you take it with this one professor. And he said it would be like a chilled science GUR, and I was like, cool. And I took it, I had a different professor, and that class was just like.
Interesting. Oh, look at all the buddies. Awesome.
Yeah, I don't
There we
really, I don't necessarily mind
Uh,
them, but I don't like them. One of my when I was taking physiology, one of my professors, like,
Oh
when,
my god, I'm
this
sliding.
was also during the snowstorm when school was canceled, so we got behind. She would record lectures, extra lectures that we would watch, and then move on in the class after spending like the first half answering any questions people had. But it wasn't like a common thing.
Oh shoot.
She didn't do it regularly. It was mostly just because we were falling behind. But I don't really care for recorded lectures.
Recording lectures is really bad. Sans surf is the best. Dude, sans surfing is really cool. Jumping.
It looks really cool.
This
it looks
game is really
cool.
pretty and chill, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever have like GUR type classes where the textbook was like absolutely worthless and you never needed to use it to do well in the class?
Yes.
Yes.
Good
There were
lord,
some
dude.
classes I
It's the
never
textbook
even-
industry is a bullshit scam, dude. I didn't really learn until after I graduated that there were like all these websites where people just like upload PDFs of textbooks for like shared academic libraries to like scam that stupid industry.
Dude, sophomore year, I found renting, and it was amazing.
Mhm.
Dude, I only bought a bunch of textbooks, and then there's like other textbooks where people would be like, all right, there's a new edition. What's so different about the old one? Oh, there's like slightly new problems, and that's it.
Yeah, it's a ripoff. But yeah, the thing though about taking kind of the classes that I did take is that taking English major classes, like there are a lot of books that I had each quarter, but they were generally cheaper because like we would just be reading like novels and that kind of stuff that you buy at like an ordinary bookstore. Like full on like textbooks, like science and math textbooks are like way more
Oh.
expensive.
Oh, there it is.
Also, when
Yeah.
taking
Oh, they're
Japanese, the textbook that we get lasts for the entire school year, which is good.
Oh yeah, that one, the little one. Like I remember having that for like the first two English, not Japanese courses.
Genki, yep.
Genki the book, yeah. Genki-sama.
I will say, one of the English courses I took, I had to buy
Ooh, look at that
3
lighting.
textbooks and was only not cheap. It was pretty expensive, but we used it throughout the entire quarter. I probably read like
I'm
good
gonna crash
2/3
into
of
something.
it, so I think I definitely got my money's worth on that one.
Yeah, that's good.
But yeah, there were definitely
Oh, those were
some
sans.
where
Never mind.
I pretty much never even opened it. Like for those
Yeah.
the Gen Chem series, like I never opened the textbook. I only bought it because you had to buy the online code for
Oh gosh.
sapling, and it was so stupid. But whatever.
Sapling.
I had an
I could
economics
go
class that I
on
took.
sapling all day.
I took economics 101, and the textbook they gave us was a loose leaf textbook. Like
Oh, I hate
the book
those.
itself was just like it was just the sheets of paper wrapped up in plastic, you know, and you get it.
Yeah.
And I got it, and I got a binder from the student bookstore to put it in, you know, and I'm like, I
shoot.
realized after like a week of taking the class that all of the test contents are based on the professor's lectures and not what was actually in the textbook. So I never had to use the textbook the entire quarter. And then I wanted to go sell it back to the Western bookstore, and they're like, because you took it out of the package, we can no longer take it back. And I was like, I put it in a binder for you that I purchased at your establishment. Can you please just take the binder and give me my refund for this book I never used? And they're like, no. And I'm like, cool. That was nonsense.
Yeah, selling back books is almost worthless, especially
Cutscene. Also, Gray snacking. So the things start disappearing. Oh, people were fighting over said power. You got too greedy with it. So they were actually wars. Well, that's unfortunate. That's what happened to a lot of the civilization. Definitely really like how they changed the just the sand, just with the lighting. Also, what's wrong with my headphones? Ugh. All right, going back.
It has nothing to do with this class
No.
or child psychology. I really don't know why you guys have this on your reading list. And we were like, thank you. We also don't know. But it's listed there.
Oh man, that would be annoying.
Is it Lissa there?
Maybe their body wrote that book and they just wanted to like help their body score some cash.
It was one of the books that, like, you know how like Western always did the recommended book?
Oh gosh, yes.
Oh yeah, I never bought the recommended books. I just bought the required books.
Like, oh no, this was a recommended book. It was a required book for the class, but it was on Western's, like, here's a book that we recommend you guys read. Like, for everyone.
Oh, those things. Also, those like free
Yeah.
books as well.
Yeah, it was one of those books. And none of us understood why we were reading it for this class.
Yeah, that's weird. That's also annoying.
Oh,
I mean, there were a
this
lot of
thing.
things off with that professor, but you know.
Yeah, my last year taking Japanese at Western, like the textbook we had to use was so terrible and outdated that I basically didn't really learn much from that final year of studying Japanese.
Knew there was something in there.
We used a textbook that was published in 1987.
Oh my god.
It was a 30-year-old textbook, and you gotta understand that, like, the only people who studied Japanese in 1987 were people who wanted to be, like, business people in Japan.
Yeah.
So the book was just incredibly dry and dull. I remember another funny thing is that there was a supplemental, like, vocabulary book that came with that textbook where it had, like, you know, just English translations of words. And one of the things in the textbook was the word omae, which is kind of funny. And it's just like, the translation where they're like, it's a rude way of saying you, and then in parentheses it said, ladies, do not use this word, which is kind of funny.
Ladies, you should definitely use that word. Fuck the patriarchy.
Yeah, they totally should. I mean, there have been like, I've met Japanese girls who would say like boku or ode and stuff like that. You can defy the gender norms, but it's kind of like Carl and I have talked about before, where it's like Carl was like reacting to something that James or I said, where it was like, that sounds really rude and like improper. No Japanese person would ever say that. And I was like, Carl, I teach teenagers. Like, I'll be in class and like a student will do something wrong, and then one of his classmates will be like, "Dameda, shine," which means like you fucked up, drop dead. That's how teenagers talk to each other.
Yeah, that sounds like teenagers.
There was actually one of my coworkers who like
Oh, there it
also
is.
teaches like part-time at another school in my prefecture. Like, she was coming to me with like asking for advice on how to deal with like apparently a really bad ALT they have at their school. You know, like a person who works the same kind of job that I do, another foreigner. And apparently he's just like not good at teaching and like uses Japanese with the students when he should be using English, and also speaks Japanese very poorly. And she was like, he calls the students omae, and I'm like, oh, one of those kinds of teachers. And it's like the thing with that is like, if this person doesn't speak Japanese that well, he probably says omae to the students because either one, he learned it from anime, or two, he learned it from the way that every other male Japanese teacher speaks to their students, because every male teacher speaks in that kind of condescending way to the kids like all the time. So I mean, they're learning by example, but
Oh, so you
Yeah.
climbed that. Oh, jellyfish.
Jellyfish! Sorry.
oh hey,
Oh.
look, a jellyfish. Oh hey, there's a throwback to Terraria. Ooh, Kyle gets distracted by jellyfish. Oh.
Oh,
You guys didn't even see what happened in that clip.
Speaking of
I
that,
mean, who would be distracted by jellyfish?
taking on the jellies. There's actually funny enough.
I feel in my jellies.
I'm going to go back to Terraria tomorrow, because not only did Andre and like his friend want to do Terraria, but there's also like I need to beat Moonlord. Still on that Terraria run.
How long has it been since Terraria was streamed?
It was since the
Been a
beginning.
long time.
Yeah. It's been over a year since it's last been streamed, but at the same time,
Oh.
I started streaming it since the beginning. Since 2019.
But yeah, I'm aware of that part. Believe me, I'm aware of Terraria and my role in it.
And you blowing up the building.
It multiplies, dude! Dude, that was bullshit. I'm gonna get orange juice, dude.
What the f? Harpies.
Oh no! Oh
Wait,
no, he's going back to the
What?
orange juice.
Wait, Janine, have you not seen the clips?
Oh, these are famous Terraria moments, Janine.
The
Yeah,
poop
it's like we
room,
were playing
yeah.
Terraria, which is like basically like 2D Minecraft, if you're not familiar with the game. And
yeah, I at the very least know what that is somehow.
the objective in this game is to go on a journey.
Yeah, I actually don't know the main objective, Kraid. Other than just like walking through the sand and get to the said light.
Just
But I guess
journey
like I'm
along.
trying to discover what has happened.
But yeah, the thing in Terraria is just like everybody else who was playing was actually doing productive things relevant to like preparing for boss battles. But I was just screwing around and building a bridge across the sky throughout the entire world we were in.
I mean,
But
You got
then there's these
killed
I
enemies.
don't okay, like the
Oh,
main
freaking mini
objective, but it just seems
harpies.
like
But
it's
then there's these
simple to
enemies
get
called
to point A to
harpies that
point
kept
B, or
attacking
point
me
A
and
to
killing
point
me
B,
while I was
but
trying to build my bridge.
Also discover more of
And
the
there was one
story
moment that
and
became particularly famous
see
because
how
everyone else
everything
was being
goes. It's like a
productive
little journey.
underground. I was building my bridge, and then
more beautiful
like
than anything. I
6
think that's what the
harpies
main
came and
focus of the
attacked
game
me
is,
at
just, like,
once
going on this journey.
before I could defend myself. I just got so mad that I was like, dude, that was bullshit. I'm gonna get orange juice, dude. And then I went and actually did that, and then everybody else just laughed and made orange juice jokes for the rest of eternity.
I
Orange
feel like
juice became the new
I
Slurpee.
feel like you're not allowed to go off and like drink anything, or at least not tell them they're drinking anything.
It was
He's been
great. He got
drinking
knocked
milk.
off while building the bridge in the sky sometimes. So he'd find his gravestone on the ground from falling.
You know what's funny? It's like ever since he finished that bridge, he's just like, all right, my purpose in life is done. Terraria.
That's exactly what it was like. As soon as I finished that bridge, I was just like, I'm kind of bored of this game. I'm kind of done now. That's kind of why I was building that bridge. Is just like, I missed a lot of the sessions that you guys were playing because you were like playing when I was at work and stuff, and I just kind of got bored of the game, so I was just kind of messing around after a certain point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah. It was funny. It was funny to be on those sessions with Kyle building his bridge.
The same thing happened in Minecraft, where like you guys were like doing stuff, and I just built like a block tower into the sky, and then like dived into the water.
I mean, you could have joined us.
That was like the one time we played Minecraft too.
Yeah.
This is
Well,
too much hassle.
I mean that's why like I want to get like mods and custom maps in, because then like when you have mods and custom maps, it makes it a lot more better to just, and instead of like having the vanilla objective. That way you can have like ogres or like Pokemon being played.
Find a
funny.
mod with an immortal harpy. And we'll just have follow Kyle around.
No, just don't. Just
A
don't.
harpy underground, man.
If you did that, I would never play Terraria again for sure. No. That would just bring Terraria to the top of the Retroband podcast episode of top 10 games to make you eat a controller.
I thought it was already on your top list.
I don't know if Terraria would necessarily make that list, to be honest.
No, just the
I can
harpies.
tell you very much after my experience yesterday, freaking Demon Tower from Night in the Woods will absolutely be on that list. Level 8 in that game is just ridiculous.
So all I'm understanding is that somebody needs to make a fan-made Harpy mini game for Kyle.
Absolutely not.
Yes.
The objective of the game is to build a bridge.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was close.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Nick will also remember that one moment in Terraria where there was like that trolley slime that bounced me to my death.
Oh yeah, because I saw that. It was like we were falling down the elevator, and then just like the troll slime bounces right at the timing, knocks me into water, but knocks you right onto the ledge, and you die.
That's funny.
Journey puts much of its focus on exploration and rewarding curiosity, creating a sense of a deeply personal experience. No goals are ever stated for you, but are accomplished naturally as your curiosity led you there.
Yep. I've been
Really
finding all
having
the.
fun, Nick.
I'm
And
trying to
open
discover what
world
happened to this
thing.
world, because now I've discovered that after a war, it's been ravaged with sand. It's a very simple game.
You're not gonna feel sad about it like Grace, are you? Make a sad story out of it.
She cried. I've been getting a little bit of collectibles, so that's just what I've been focusing on. So there's just me.
Alright, we're part way through the journey, but I think I'm going to go into lurking mode for now.
Lurking mode?
Which means I'm gonna drop the call, so...
That's fine. I should probably head out as well. It's
No,
already
wait.
pretty late.
We're not done with the journey yet. You should join. Keep it going.
Journey's gonna be like at least another hour, Nick, so...
Yeah, it's very pretty. I love the detail of it, but I'm not gonna stay on for another hour.
So how's Black Butler?
Is that how you get Lissa to stay?
Have you not seen the clip where I actually made Lissa stay for another 3 hours when she intended to leave after an hour?
Oh god,
Really?
that was awful.
Yes, it was during Banjo-Kazooie, where we're just like, so Justin and I were like, and just Lissa would just like, oh hey, talk about like random like stuff and like different topics, and then suddenly we went to anime.
We got to a lot of old anime, and then I think like old like childhood stuff we used to watch. It was a fun time, but man, that was a
Alright,
It was a
I'll
bad
try the
trip to
strat.
go
Hey,
down.
Lissa, can you tell me about how big a fan you are of Nickelback? Will that keep you around?
What's-
Oh my god.
Isn't Nickelback? No, Nickelback hasn't even made a new song in long, right?
Look at this graph.
I don't know.
Every time I do it makes me graph.
Wait, what? What'd you say, Lissa?
I don't know when they made their last song or whatever. I just know I like.
It feels like it's been like 10 years since they last made this song.
As far as I know, it's been a long
Like,
time.
like they're all dead, and I'd be like, oh, alright.
I'm sure they've played more recently than that or made new stuff. It's just that the peak of their career was like 10 years ago.
I mean, it was. I mean, they still have. I don't know. I even forgot the most famous songs.
Look at this graph.
This graph is amazing.
Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. And snuggle with Sebastian and M21. So.
But
Alright, I will
Lissa,
sign
Hey,
off too then.
But Lissa-
Before I get sidetracked again. Night.
Yeah.
oh wait,
Yeah, you also got sidetracked, or you
Too, I'm gonna
sidetracked me.
sign
No, I
out.
didn't. Shut.
Okay.
I too am gonna head off to
Okay.
bed.
see ya.
Ooh, nice. Night, guys.
Night.
So, good night, everybody.
Night, Will.
Good night.
It's just us.
Yep.
Then again, James never joined us for the Nico stream. I missed
Nico?
one shot.
Oh, that I remember.
What? Now you remember what?
Nico, the one shot.
Yeah. That stream was crazy. It's almost been a year now. Since I last streamed that. Yeah, I streamed that in March.
God.
That's where Janine and I started like saying our goodbyes to Nico.
Oh my god, it's been a year since Nico died.
No one. No, he didn't die.
I mean, sorry. Since he left.
Yep. We'll probably play on my channel eventually. No, I mean, like, to be honest, one shot. I know for. I know when he when to actually take a break from it, Kyle. So for sure, if you ever play it, I'll tell you when it is. But then again, I think it's pretty obvious when you will be able to take a break. I did actually tell Grace about, like, because she never played one shot, but or seen it, but I do feel like it honestly is better than To the Moon. Let's go.
I don't know what To the Moon is.
Have you never watched To the Moon streams?
No. You're expecting me to watch something. That was a weird comeback.
Nani?
Give me a sec as I recollect the fact that I am existing. Anyway, no, I've never watched. I don't watch gaming streams outside of this group, really.
But you watch art streams.
No.
Oh.
The only streamers that I actually watch are the people in this group.
Oh,
Oh my god, that's gorgeous.
Oh, now I know why the audio was so low on my end. I had my sound mixer so low. That's why. Ha ha. This is why I don't pay attention to my own things. This is so gorgeous, actually. I love it.
No, I mean, I do want to get into watching people stream, doing like art streams, but like, I have so many like things that I'm constantly doing and way too many hobbies already.
Get up there! Oh, okay. I screwed that. Well, alright, time to ride the whale again.
It's okay, the whale is pretty. You can ride the whale all the time.
Yeah, true.
It's fine.
I mean, there's also that, like, watching other people is definitely different than actually doing it yourself or experiencing said, like, other games or, like, doing art yourself, for sure.
Right?
Mm-hmm. But there's also, like, a little niceness to just, oh, shoot. A little nice thing, like, for people to just, like, do it for you a little bit and, like, write it instead of, like, trying to solve puzzles or, like, having hardship with said, like, game or anything and just, like, enjoy the ride as it is.
In those cases, like, when I want to know the plotline to a game, I would rather go to, like, I realize that not everyone likes film theorists, but I like commentary channels like that will, like, just tell me the story that is going on and then point out, like, really cool things that happen throughout the game that, like, allude to the greater story. Like, I like that sort of thing, rather than watching a stream of someone playing it. Which I realize is really weird, but...
I mean, it's not that weird. It's honestly understandable to a lot of cases.
But, like, I don't need to watch someone try 30 times to get onto the ledge.
Yeah, I mean, it's more of, like... I mean, it's more of, like, the entertainment aspect of, like, watching said person play a game that you either know or, like, very interested in. Slash, you just like the personality a lot of times, which is why streamers and YouTubers for Let's Plays exist for a lot of people, because they just enjoy said people. Not as much.
It's heavily based on personality.
I have no personality.
That's okay, you have us.
All of you guys are my personality only.
No, you do have a personality, Nick. Don't say that about yourself.
Lies.
to you about that.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm surprised your ear's still up, Mike.
I have a very important question for you, Mike.
Sure.
Does Nick have a personality?
I'll take that as a
Very
no.
difficult question. Because I think he's somewhere between that borderline.
Do you think he has a person? Do you think he has borderline personality?
Do you think I'm a person? Hmm.
No, I'm pretty sure Nick.
I think he. Yeah, he's on that borderline of yes and no.
Oh, okay. I take too many psychology classes, dear lord.
Yeah, because you start thinking differently.
I literally, when Mike, when he said borderline, I thought he was making a joke about borderline personality disorder. Not being on the border between having a personality and not having a personality. I am sane, I swear.
Okay, so there's me. There's Kyle.
Kyle's looking around.
Because it's literally following my journey. They're just like recording my journey. Those things look like skulls. Yeah, that's where I came from. Next area is wind. I do like the music though.
I have to be playing your stream in order to hear that music, huh?
No, you can do it on Discord.
Wait, oh no, I just have you muted, that's why.
Wow, don't even like want me. I mean Discord stream, right?
Yeah, Discord stream, not
Yeah.
like you.
Mm.
I mean, what? It's a lot of noise. I
Mm.
have to be able to pay attention to the English conversations as I butcher the language. Thank you.
Calling me a lot of noise, don't you?
But you're not.
That could be a lot of noise.
Do you want to be a lot of noise?
I'll just play this
Money,
all over and over and over again.
You mean until I finally snap and strangle you to death?
At least I'll bring you home.
That was more extreme than I meant to. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
We're taking Carl went off to bed already.
Yep.
Yep. It took a while though to get him to go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
You guys played Mario Party?
Yep.
Nope.
How'd that go?
A lot of technical issues happened actually that we ended up having to work around a different solution.
Hmm.
Is this thing buried? Crate says hi, Mike.
Hello, Craig.
Oh, I can't save it, even though I can just like highlight it. It's oh, I can't save any of these guys. Buddies. Yeah, no, I legit can't save them. That sounds like the Lost Empire's like Leviathan back in like the Atlantis. Oh, I'm starting to freeze.
Don't freeze to death.
Oh, I am actually.
We need you, Nick.
Oh, this guy is named Kyle. I named him Kyle.
So we named you Kyle?
There's one key thing I need to say once you get through this your playthrough. Is it about the game? Is it about the game, Grace?
What game is this? Journey?
Journey. Journey across the lands. Far and wide, reach for my hand, that power that's inside. Woo! A little pushing it there.
Slowly freezing.
Kyle needs a jacket. Then again, this is probably accurate to what
I was
great.
wearing a jacket.
Yeah. I mean, this is literally probably what's accurate in Japan for Kyle and Grace walking through the snow, so. Accurate. We're getting through here. We're getting through here.
You can do it, Nick. I just realized I lost my conversation partners.
Are you saying I'm not a conversation partner? Wow.
You didn't want to be a part of the English conversation.
Yeah, I was trying
You
to
were
focus.
very focused on Journey.
Yeah, I was trying to be focusing more on Journey, to be honest.
That's fair.
What is that?
Here's the thing that I always love about these games is that it makes me want to travel.
Yeah. Oh, that thing has a little voice to him. Get back here. I will warm you up. But yeah, definitely with
Nick, did you enjoy the concert today?
didn't really watch it. I didn't think it was going to be that short because I was doing other things.
Hmm. I managed to catch it. It was pretty interesting.
It is a freezing. Oh yeah, because it's night. Because like when it's desert, it actually like it's really cold, sub-zero.
Some extreme temperatures.
I mean, I definitely do want to travel around to like different areas when I get actually like when I'm able to like travel for a long period of time.
Where do you want to go?
Keep backpack.
True, backpacking. Probably like Europe because I've never been to Europe personally. Will be definitely part of my list. I definitely want to list off like some of the natural wonders of the world / cool like little places.
There's so many fucking cool places in the world. Like, ugh.
Yep.
I don't think I'll ever be able to give up traveling in my life.
I'm actually curious now. What happens if I go back to that little guy? That guy, can I get that guy back? I want to get that guy back. Okay, so I don't have enough power to get all the way back.
Power walk, power walk, power walk.
I am power walking.
Gotta move those glutes.
Come on. Come on, little guy. Yeah, but it looks like he doesn't want to leave that area because it's too cold.
That's fair.
I was just curious. But yeah, I mean, like, one of the places that I actually do want to travel to is I forget what area, but they had like the blue algae on the water and it glows at night. That's one of my places. That's one of the places I do want to go to. I don't know where it is, but it's quite popular because it's been posted all over the internet, just saying like this is like an accurate. This is like what it looks like. I think it's somewhere in Europe. I mean, Europe sounds like it has a lot of the cool places.
There's cool places all over the world. It's just that we live in a Western world.
Oh, it's Australia? Never mind then. I don't know Australia well enough, apparently. But again, I don't live in Australia, so that's fine.
I want to go diving off of some of those tropical, like, islands. It'd be so much fun. I think there's a lot to see, like, all over the world.
Yeah, for sure. And you definitely cannot experience every single one in like just a measly amount of time, like just like a month or two.
Yeah, you need to travel more than that in order to experience all of it.
Yeah, but we don't have enough time or money to even do that personally. Is it happening in California too?
There's a few places I feel like that have bioluminescent algae.
I only know it in like mainly one area.
I mean, there's some pretty interesting stuff in America too. I think I'd be better at geography, but
I'm not. I never really studied geography, so that's a thing.
I had the fun experience of upsetting my parents by being like, yeah, I don't actually remember where I was in most of my memories of our travels. Like there are several times where I was like, yeah, so about this memory, what state or year were we in? Also the fact that my dad found out that I basically as a child just like thought that there was one giant national park that we went to that just included
Ouch.
Yellowstone and Arches and all of that into like one giant national park that just had like, you know how like Disney World has like the separate parks, but it's all like one park.
Oh my god. Okay, so I was right. That, yeah, I get that, but like, I am right. That thing does get rid of my little coat thingy. That's my health. Oh. That thing is annoying. Assuming Grace had a hard time with this one as well. Happens in several places for certain seasons. Makes sense. I don't know which way to go, left or right.
Flip a coin.
Janine, you can help me.
Left.
Alright, left it is. this actually... Oh, there is a cave in here. Probably a better idea to be in this cave because that thing can't see me. Dude, being in the cold like this, I don't think I will last that long. So they did climb the mountain too. So I'm getting like things like they climb the mountains. This is kind of like a indie movie kind of thing. Feels like kind of a... It's kind of like an indie movie where it's just all silence. And just sounds and music and all that stuff. That's it. No voices or anything.
Oh, I should probably stop talking about it.
No, Janine. Don't stop talking, please. I'll be lonely on this journey. No!
Oops. I couldn't figure out how to unmute myself for a second.
You use Discord, right, Janine?
Yes. It's also... Give me a break. It's like 4:30.
Yeah, still, I enjoy your company.
That's good, even if I'm completely technologically incapable, apparently.
Don't worry. A lot of us are.
Who really understands the technological gods? I mean, as far as I understand it, coders just, like, hope that their code works, even if it doesn't make any sense.
Uh-oh. 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 That's about to die. That's about to die. That's about to die. My controller died.
Oh no.
In the middle of the snow. I can't move.
Oh no.
Oh no! My controller! Great. When I say I want to do a challenge of not plugging in my controller, it does this. Where it literally just dies right at the worst possible moment. That's not... Okay, come on. Okay, that was a bowl. I was still going to said area. That's not right. That's absolutely not right.
Sorry, I had to get my cat out of the closet.
I will get the ribbons, Grace. Don't worry.
He'll try to.
You can do it, Nick. I believe in you.
I see Pumpkin's the new boss.
Yep. She did.
When did that happen?
She want her position back.
Hmm.
Wait, who's a boss? What's a boss?
So on my stream right now, there's a boss meter. It's for people who ever follow, donate, subscribe, or like give bits automatically can take down the boss's health, and whoever kills the boss becomes the new boss.
That's fun.
It's like a little fun little thing that I just thought I would do, as well as Carl.
It's interactive.
A little interactive, yep. Well, all my work in getting those little like glowy pieces are all gone down the drain because my controller died at the worst possible moment, and I couldn't recover because it kept dying. DualShock controllers actually are like absolutely my least favorite controls I've ever played, just because of how poorly designed they are in terms of battery life, as well as the D-pad is just utterly stupid. I've grown to distaste like the really distaste the DualShock controller over the years. Xbox controllers and like Xbox controllers are definitely like I like to go to for like a lot of PC games. And then there's also the Nintendo controllers are like hit or miss, but for the most part they're never too frustrating with me, what I would feel like. There we go. Now this mountain is big.
I would say.
It's long and big.
If you could go to any video game world, like not to like live there, just to visit for like on a vacation sort of thing, which world would you want to go to?
I'm not sure about Journey's world, to be honest. Well, I mean, the sand area looks alright.
Explore it yourself.
Well, that's why I'm exploring it, yeah. But the sand area looks nice. The snow area definitely is not nice. Pokemon. Pokemon would be one of my go-tos.
Really?
For the most
I
part.
guess you'd get to meet Pokemon then, yeah. So.
That, and it's also the worlds are not that like not that dangerous for the most part.
I mean, I guess sure, but our world is also pretty dangerous. So like.
That's true. But then there's a little bit more competent people protecting that said world in Pokemon world.
Are you? Oh, okay. I was like,
in the Pokemon world, there's more competent people.
how competent do you think the people are in here are? I guess that's fair. I don't know. I'd want to go to like a really, really pretty world.
Abzu?
Abzu?
Have you not seen Abzu? I played that last week.
Abzu would be an interesting world. Although for me, I would probably go to more of the Ark survival world. That's because it has dinos.
That's fair.
I mean,
oh my God, Abzu
who
would be
wouldn't like
gorgeous. What?
taming a T-Rex? Who wouldn't like taming a T-Rex?
Yep.
Me.
I think a lot of people would prefer not to be eaten by them.
Yep.
Dude, Abzu is absolutely fucking gorgeous. What? I want to go diving there.
Yep. Abzu was a nice little game. Listen, watch the whole thing of me playing it.
you fall off the mountain?
A little bit, yeah. But now I'm climbing back up. I hear a lot of violins going around.
I can hear a song of violins long before it begins. And when it starts to play.
I don't know why, but this area is kind of reminding me of Aladdin. All because I went from a desert to a snowy mountain, and like Aladdin did too.
Wait, when did Aladdin go to Snowy Mountain?
When he got launched by Jafar to the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
It's been too long since I watched that movie, apparently. I don't remember that ever happening.
It was a pretty big event, so yeah. But then again, it only lasted for like 5 minutes. I'm slowing down.
If you slow down, you die.
Gotta keep your body moving in order to get the friction and everything going.
It's like a car. You gotta get it start.
Wait, what
gotta
happened?
Get it to start rolling down the hill in order to turn on the motor again.
What happened to the light?
Maybe because it got you.
No, the light's all gone. I was looking at it and it disappeared.
That's not suspicious or creepy or weird.
Don't go into the light.
There's no light. I'm slowing down.
It's so beautiful.
Go into the light. Do it.
Nope, I stopped. Oh.
Turn it.
Don't go into the long grass.
Oh. Looks like I fell in the snow.
I was surprised James was gonna finish it off there. But never mind. Don't go into the long grass.
Oh, I haven't watched Jurassic Park in like a million years.
I was about to say, what is Jurassic Park as a joke, and I was like, no, people are gonna think that I actually don't know what Jurassic Park is.
Yep. So those are the sages, at least whatever those guys are. The beginning. Oh, there's my ribbon back. Oh, press X. Can't get me now. I'm gone Super Saiyan.
Light versus dark.
It looks so pretty.
Play around a mountain.
Oh, snow sliding. Actually, sliding down sand and snow like this actually looks a lot of fun, to be honest.
terrified. Oh, actually, no. Doing
Snowboarding.
long sledding is so much fun. I know that
I
it's
think
not
this
called
is-
long sledding.
I think they call this snowboarding.
Oh my god, imagining skiing this sort of an area.
Dude, that would be amazing.
Right?
Oh, dude, there's water. Jellyfish. Can't play with jellyfish.
Technically, you won't be able to play it the way they are doing in the game. Play with jellyfish. You just can't touch their
Tentacles.
tentacles.
I saw like a guy go to the most dangerous aquatic aquarium in the world with some of the most poisonous creatures ever, and just like freely touch on top of the most toxic jellyfish. Like if you get stung by it, you die in like 5 minutes or something.
Oh wow.
And just be like, oh yeah, this is jellyfish. He's like, he keeps poking it like 20 different times, and just like,
There was one time I was in France at the beach with my family, and we walked past these adults who were like just chilling out, relaxing, whatever. And then like a little further away, there were these like 2 or 3 like small children, like no older than middle school, probably more like elementary school kids, with like a bunch of different like small buckets, all filled to the brim with jellyfish, and they were just playing with them. Just like none of the parents were like looking over in their direction even to like make sure that none of them got hurt. These kids were just like, yeah, we're gonna play with jellyfish and move them from one bucket to the other and go collect them.
wow.
Yeah.
Also,
They weren't afraid of getting stung.
probably not.
No, they were like, no, you. Like there was a girl who was like, no, you have to. I don't think that this was what she was actually saying, but you know, didn't speak the same language as me. But she was like clearly directing the other one how the other one should like use their small little plastic shovel. You know the ones that I'm talking about, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
To shovel up a jellyfish from one bucket and put it into one of the others.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were just playing with them. Like that was, you know, that was what they thought was fun. And I don't think any of them were worried about getting stung.
Dude, I made it to the top, Janine.
Just as long as you know that the creatures weren't harmed in any way, I'm okay.
Oh, they were almost definitely going to be dead by the end of that night.
Dude, I'm almost there.
It was also jellyfish season. Like they were probably destined to die on the shore anyway.
I'm sorry. I know this might sound
Mike, don't
a
say it
little
right
harsh.
now. Don't say it right now. Cutscene.
Beautiful. You're walking into the light, Nick.
Mm-hmm. I can't see anything other than my silhouette. Am I zooming out or am I walking further in? I can't tell.
I think
Neither
you're
can I.
walking further in. I think your cloak's still moving, so I'm gonna guess that that's part of the walk animation.
That is definitely a walk animation. Now I'm gone. I think. Yeah, no, I'm gone.
The end?
Can't tell. Pressing buttons. Oh. Oh.
It's the weird statues.
Those weren't statues. That? No. Oh, I thought I died. And that was just an illusion. Then again, those look like gravestones, to be honest, when you walk past them.
They do.
So it's just like, that's either a lot of people who died going on this journey. There's this journey. This game was definitely beautiful. That game company, I forgot that was that one. So one of the things I remember Chris telling me about, spoiler wise, is that technically speaking there is multiplayer in this game, but the journey is actually walking with other people who play at the same time. This is what I remember him saying, so I don't know exactly how that is integrated, but overall this was definitely like a cool little journey. Yeah, no, that was something that Kyle joked about, like he was gonna play it and then also play it as I streamed Journey at the same time, kind of thing. But obviously didn't get to that. I don't know how that implemented in this game. I don't know if that's... I don't know if you even can lose in this game, because it looks like it those bionic fish things never attack you when the ribbon is completely gone. Go for it, Chris. Overall, I think this game is definitely worth a little bit of the price point, and then also just like beautiful atmospheric music and all that stuff. Like, it definitely was a nice little game. I enjoyed going on that little journey. Wasn't too open-ended on exploring everything, but then again, I didn't explore every single aspect of it. Sure. Hi, Grace. You present with our your grace.
Hello.
What?
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Alright, so congratulations on your journey.
Mm-hmm.
So I was gonna say the multiplayer thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I noticed when you were playing, like, it was just you, and like when I started playing the game, even in just the first sand part, there were like other, like, they look like you, but it's like somebody else.
Yep.
So it seems like it's NPCs. So for half the game, I was sitting there thinking I was playing with like NPCs.
Mm-hmm.
But it's actually like people going on the journey with you, and they can choose to like travel with you or like go off on their own.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of how they implement it, where it's like free to, if you run into somebody, you can go through that chapter with you, but you're not guaranteed to like go through each chapter with the same person.
Mm-hmm.
So like at the end of the game, there's like a list of all of the, I don't know the word they use, there's a list of all of the encounters or like people you encountered on your journey that helped you through it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I thought that was pretty cool. But like as you were playing it, I'm like, it's just him. Where's all the buddies?
So in that regard, I know exactly why that happened. You have PlayStation Plus. My PlayStation Plus expired a long time ago. So my online capabilities on my PlayStation are completely gone. But if I bought this on my PC, however, that would have been a different story.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I was wondering because like as you were traveling along, I was like, where's the buddies? And I think that's one reason why when I played it, like my weird brain made it into a sad story because I didn't know it was not an NPC.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was and like the story, of course, is not clear, and I think it's done for a reason, for like open to interpretation. So everyone's journey will be different, and what they get out of it is different. So I don't know. I think it's cool that you could go through the journey alone.
I think it kind of
yeah.
it does give a little bit more openness of just like being alone and traveling by yourself than having a buddy help with you.
Yeah, it does change the perspective a bit. But I thought it's still one of my favorite games, honestly, and it was cool to watch you go through the journey and your interpretation. A lot less sad than I made it, for sure.
For sure. And of course, I can restart it and do other things. I know this is like really open-ended to do whichever, but honestly, I like it for sure. Replaying it, I don't know how I feel about replaying it consistently, because this type of game is like, while I do enjoy like the atmosphere and everything, it's not a game that I always see myself replaying, just because I guess like I like a little bit more faster movement in a lot of cases. Plus, like, I'll be playing it by myself, so a lot of that would be just me kind of just like going through the same game over and over again.
Yeah, for me, I agree. I think like it's a beautiful game, and because it is slower and it's your own journey, I think it's one of those, like a book that you come back to after a certain time.
Maybe after a certain time, yeah, for sure, I can see it.
Yeah, because like when you go back to a book that you've read and enjoyed before, you get something out of it the next time you read it. So I think Journey is a game that would be like that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Actually, wait. Just want to show. Cross the broken bridge without completely rebuilding it. Oh, that one. Find first desert flower. Okay, I did not find that apparently. Oh, discover all cloth creatures in the desert. Oh my god. While surfing to the second city. Okay, that one. No. No wonder I've missed a lot of these. Creature in a hidden temple, uncover. I mean, I've counted like a decent amount.
How many trophies did you get?
Only one.
Wait, really? Oh, I don't know how many I got, so I probably shouldn't say anything.
It's because you met 10 or more unique travelers on your journey. I never did.
Oh, let me check. I got... Oh, look, Blazer Gamer now playing.
Journey game after a week, a long break. I might technically can did that easily. Yeah, no, a lot of these are rare. I'm assuming it's only rare because, well, it's only 30% only got it on PlayStation. But it's only rare because of like it's so simple. But yeah, no, that's definitely a game that I enjoy playing. But yeah, it's one of those. It's like same thing like Abzu, a nice little relaxing game to just play every once in a while at the most. I don't see myself playing it consistently. While I did enjoy the game, it's definitely not by far my most favorite game. I don't even know what would be my favorite ambient game, to be honest.
You haven't played Flower yet, have you?
Nope.
Oh.
What's Flower?
Flower, I think Flower was one of the first PlayStation games of this form. It's without spoiling much, you start off as a petal, a flower petal, and you just kind of like travel along in the wind. So it's really beautiful. It's not quite as story driven as Journey, but it's beautiful.
Makes sense. Yeah. Let's see. Gris was definitely ambient game that I've actually enjoyed too. Abzu is another good, cool one.
Hello, Andre.
Andre, you still here? Oh, you missed Journey? No, I did start Journey, so you missed it, Andre, unfortunately. I did play it I literally just finished. I like how Grace says my name. Grace, can you say Andre again?
No, I'm self-conscious. Hello, Andre.
Oh yeah, I do have everybody's gone to Rapture. That's definitely another game I've heard that's really good, and it's like it tells a pretty cool story. I have that. It's a game called
Rapture?
Everything. Everybody's gone to Rapture is what it says. It's not BioShock related.
Oh, I was thinking when I heard Rapture, I think of Bioshock.
Oh yeah, and there's Fez. Fez, I could go back to Fez. I don't know, I felt like every time I played it, every single time I was not fully in the mood to play Fez. But Fez was like a fun little puzzle game. It's cute and adorable.
The only thing that comes to mind when you say that is that 70s show.
Me too.
Usually I don't like how my name sounds, but in that accent it sounds nice. Andre.
Hello, Andre.
Andre. Yeah.
Andre.
For sure. I mean, I get that. And definitely like it's been like it's cool. I'm not gonna play this type of music. I'm gonna play, let's see. I would say I would like to play Grace's music, but it's most likely gonna be copyrighted.
My music.
Yeah, the Japanese and stuff like that. So did you
yeah, don't play my playlist. It's mega copyrighted.
Yeah. I did just finish it. We just finished it in about like 2 hours, and it was actually really cool looking. Like I enjoyed it. It was as short as I thought it would be, and honestly, yeah, because like it does change a lot of the experience. There's no way to toggle playing with people, right? Yeah, there's no.
No, they just show up if someone happens to be playing in that chapter.
So I guess like in the sense, either the journey had to be really, really old and people don't play it, or you do like what I did and guarantee no one playing it because you are not having PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live when you do it. Yeah, it's very relaxing. I play it by myself because like I knew a little bit about the multiplayer, but then it's like I didn't figure it out like really early on about the multiplayer that I wouldn't be even able to see anybody at all because of I don't have PlayStation Plus anymore, and I played it on my PlayStation. So it was definitely like a different experience just playing it without like without anybody with me. No companions, no one helping me, no one just like exploring around with people. Like it straight up it's different. Like they made it like you made it with people to the end, right, Grace? When you tried it?
Yeah, there at certain points in the chapter I would run into someone. But like I said, I also went into it not knowing anything about the game, and I thought they were NPCs until the very end where... So on my journey, I would run into these people. At first I was like, are these clones of myself? Is this part of the story? And of course I had like no spoilers on, so I went through the entire game making up this... It became a very sad story about like my brother or like the last of my kind, and you know, this is my brother, my buddy, and we would go on this journey. And then at the very end, it shows you the names of, you know, the screen names of the players who went on the journey with you. And that's when it clicked. These were real people. And you know, you can go through the game and meet the people, and like I said, they could totally just leave you behind and like complete the chapter all on their own.
That and like there's definitely a linear aspect to the game where it's like from point A to point B when you knew from the very beginning. Thanks, Andre, for the lurk. Yeah, there's point A to point B, so it's like it's never something like it's like open-ended, it seems, to the game, where it's like you can go in any different direction. So it's just more like people like to explore or do objectives from point A to point B. Like I'm pretty sure you and I did something similar where we went from the next area to the next area to the next area to the next area without exploring too much, right?
No, I explored quite a bit.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, because even if I ran into I ran into somebody in each chapter, I thought they were NPCs. So I could tell they wanted me to follow them, but I was like, oh, this story is not going to continue until, you know, I move forward.
Mm-hmm.
But they were an actual person trying to get me to go, so I would like go off to the side and explore a little and then keep going. So yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It's open to an extent. It's not completely open world, of course, but it's definitely free for roaming around and exploring as much as you can.
Yeah, for sure. And I definitely like enjoyed the game a lot. But yeah, as I said, it's not a game that I would say I would ever go back to a lot. I think it's one of those games that I might play just because I feel like it. But I think there are other ambient games that I would rather just go back and play, to be honest. Like, honestly, I like Abzu a lot better than Journey a little bit. I don't know, it's probably
Abzu had a lot more to it, a lot more elements. For sure. I think Journey is what you make of it, basically.
I also like the colors of Abzu, to be honest. Also, I like marine life a little bit more than just like the sand and everything, so probably there's that as well.
Marine life.
Marine life is just like, it's so interesting to me just to see like the different types of like marine life in the world and like how Abzu also puts that in. So I definitely do like
I got a couple games for you then. They're called Endless Ocean for the Wii.
I might consider it, but I might consider it, but for now I'm not gonna do a lot of that because for one thing, I got a lot of games to go through, and with Journey done, then now I have like Machinarium coming up next, which is definitely something I need to you and I need to schedule for, Mike.
Yep.
And then after that, then we got like a bunch of other like longer games I want to attempt to finish. And then I got like more games to play. But yeah, for sure. I'm glad enough I finished up Journey.
I've beaten both Endless Ocean games, and I have to say they are absolutely beautiful. I cannot tell you.
I mean, it's always like nice to just like see a lot of how a world like that's why I like something like Journey, for example. It's like I like not just like story being told by just like people talking, but based off what you do, how the game presents itself, and just like the journey getting from literally the end goal. So Journey had no dialogue, and that what made it very special to me. It's just like the very open-endedness of it. So that's definitely something like I enjoy, which is like a lot about dependent on the ambience. So anything about the world and games is just always really cool, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think Journey has, of course you're following along the ancestral story of Journey, but at the end of the day, it's the story you make out of it, which is cool. As I'm looking at my trophies for the game, we were talking about the whole companion system. I have a trophy that says finish the game with the same partner for the majority of the journey and return to the beginning. So there is a way, like I said, you're not guaranteed, or I don't know how it works, but you're not guaranteed to have the same partner every chapter of the game. So I guess I had the same
I think
partner
someone's like
majority.
I'm guessing someone had like either was looking for that trophy, for example, Grace, and so they just picked you because you were the closest, and then just kept following you, which is probably why they said like I want to keep going, or they just like
the thing is, I don't think there's a method of picking.
There's not, but they generally try to follow your silhouette as best they can.
Yeah, but when the next level loads, you're not guaranteed that it's gonna be that same person,
Yeah, it's not, but I guess
I
they kind of got
just
lucky.
thought that it was. Yeah, I just thought that was cool. I didn't realize that was a trophy.
Oh yeah, I was looking through it all, and it said for companion, it was like one of them, and it's much easier, obviously, if you do it with a friend. This is like, all right, let's go together, walk together. It's like, this is me, blah blah blah, and do everything together, kind of thing. That's like the easy, cheesiest way to do it. But
Is there a way to play with your friend?
yeah, because like I think I remember I think I think Kyle looked into it and I looked into it. I think Journey is cross-playable, kind of thing. And so when you play Journey, you can basically meet at a certain area and be like, "Hey, Grace, like this is me, like jumping up or doing weird stuff in the around the sand. It's like this is me." It's like kind of follow each other, kind of thing.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, that's definitely like a way I'm thinking of how they did it, because I don't know how they look on, like, in the sense you're like the players look on your screen, because there's gonna be different, but obviously
No, the players look just like you. Like they all look the same. Like I said, when I went into it and I ran into another player, I thought it was part of the story where I was in the sand and, you know, maybe I was seeing a mirage of myself or something, but it ended up being another player. So they all look the same.
mirage.
It's a mirage.
It's all a mirage. It's all you can't tell who's who and all that yada yada yada. But
It's quite beautiful.
it's very beautiful. Like, I very much enjoy it, but it is a little bit earlier than expected. I've been technically only going for 5 hours, but my power in my room went out, and so I lost like a little bit of like stream time, Mario Party. But for sure, I'm just gonna end it off here and enjoy the rest of the night of less like chaos. Because earlier I did like Mario Party, and I think Mario Party was very fun. TCG was all right, but that one was just really stupid RNG. But Journey's over, folks. Yeah, for sure. Journey's over, but we are ending, and we're ending it off here. Hold on, just double check the person, like double check people I'm gonna be raiding. But yeah, if you haven't yet already, go follow some of those people who are who I shouted out for. Like, all of them are great people and all that stuff. So for sure, like give them all great follow. They're all great people. Even Grace here and Kyle joined, and the archaeologist too. They're all great people. Give them all a shout out and give them all a follow. Great people. I swear that your rivalry one is like it's probably like your most used emote, to be honest, Grace.
It is. It's my favorite.
It's so cute.
It's that one, and then the give please, and then the heart, and then a bunch of Saikuno ones.
I swear, like, you should make like an emote just like that, but in your face only.
I really want to try to find someone who will do it.
For sure.
What are you trying to make me emo?
Oh yeah, ask James. He can do it.
James on it.
Nothing, James.
I don't know. I need to know what it is I'm being asked to do.
Oh, no, it's nothing. Oh yes, holy mug as well. Thanks for taking us on this wonderful, relaxing, comfy journey.
For sure, and thank you for joining me, Grace, on the whole journey.
It was nice. I was looking forward to it for a long time.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I think like it is definitely one of those. Like, I'm gonna plan more about on on these streams, and like more ambient games for sure. And it's definitely gonna be one of those I'm gonna definitely enjoy. No, I cannot rate this person. I cannot rate this person. Everyone is just doing followers only in their channels. Ugh.
That's what you get for streaming so late.
Yeah, well, it's no. I mean, like, there was either that one time where there's like people don't want raiders ever, or people speak in a completely different language. Oh yeah, you're right. It is because like how late I stream. Well, luckily enough, there's a guy who I'm friends with that is in a completely different country. It's in the Grace and Kyle country. I think they're still going.
That took me a second to parse out what that even meant. It was like, Grace and Kyle own a country? What?
I mean, yeah. I think I can share the list of possible ambient games with Israel, but it's Grace and own the country. This country, bro. For sure.
I've really no idea what you're talking about. I'm completely lost.
No worry, Grace.
Nick was referring to Japan as the country that Kyle and you were from, and my brain didn't comprehend that he meant Japan with that, and just thought he was talking about that you guys owned a country.
Oh yes, of course. It's called this country. I will see myself out.
Alright, for sure. Nice.
Thank you so much for your time.
No worries, Grace. Thank you for joining and all that stuff. Have a good
Have a
night.
wonderful night.
Yeah, for
Goodbye.
sure.
Hi, Grace.
Night, Grace.
Good night.
Have a good night, Grace.
Oops, that's the wrong raid command. Then there's also that. I just have a lot. I own Japan, and so does Grace, Kyle. So I'm gonna just end it off here. We're gonna go into raid Kasumi48. He joined my streams a few times. He's still streaming at least. I can't find anybody else who's doing Journey, so I figured like why not just raid Kasumi, because I haven't raided him in like I think forever. So yeah, for sure we're gonna raid him. Pick whichever raid message. If you're subscribed to me, you at least can use the second one. If you're not, then I recommend using the first one. So for sure, thank you. I'm gonna come back. I'll be back on tomorrow. Well, I'm not gonna be streaming, but I'm gonna be like with Carl stream and everything for sure. There's Grace. And then we're gonna be like, I'm gonna be coming back on Wednesday with more Super Mario RPG. I'm almost done with that game, surprisingly enough. I might finish that within like 2-3 streams. So Kyle, you better finish your playthrough in about 2-3 streams soon. Oh, good luck, Kyle. Yeah, I will see you guys in another stream at the very least. Let me just start this raid and I'll finish it up. Oh shoot, did Kasumi does not have raids on his channel? Dang it. Well that sucks. I hate when like you can't tell when a channel is unraidable, to be honest. Like I really don't like that. Let me see if anyone's playing the old TCG. Andre, start your stream again. Let me raid ya. Or Biz or whatever.
I'm gonna head off to bed while you try to figure out who you're rating.
No worries. Thank you for joining. Janine, I almost called you Grace for a second.
I'm not even. It's not even like listed as Grace anymore.
It used to be.
It used to be. It literally was like what, 4 or 5. When did I join? What time did I join? 3 hours ago.
Yeah, true.
Good night.
Good night, and you take care.
You better get sleep tonight.
I will.
Good. Night, guys.
Good night.
Take care of yourselves.
Have a good night.
Good night. Jessica is playing Smash, which I don't feel like want to raid that, but don't have raids because he got mad at me and they were raiding him last time. People left. Well, thanks for the whole thing, Kraid. It's understandable. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm trying to find. Let's see. Oh, maybe Ori. Let me look at Ori again. Who's playing at Ori? This guy talk? Or is this a silent one? Can't tell. Oh boy, I'm trying to find some people. You know what I'm gonna do? We're just gonna show my screen at it a little bit. Sucks that can't. God dang it. Hold on, hold on. Oh, wait, I already had it up there. Is this not working? Oh, there it is. Gonna switch it over here. Just like, let's see if this guy is working. This guy seems to be okay. Let me see. Can I get this guy into a rating? I can definitely hear this guy, so this is definitely a guy I can hear. It's so darn soft. Can we start the raid? Yeah, there we go. Let's raid this guy. Give him some first time playing Ori. I did finish this up a bit ago, so don't forget to send in any of those raid messages. Good luck. I think this guy is... Yeah, he's definitely speaking English at least. Hope to God I ain't rating anybody different, like weird, but let's give this guy some raid love. I'll see you guys in oh shoot. Wait, is he stopping? Oh, he just stopped. Ah, frick. That was just abrupt. I'm gonna find someone. I'm gonna find someone. Kyle, start streaming so I can raid ya. I swear. Hey, this is someone in Japanese. Kyle and Grace can help with that. Thanks, James. That's true. I do feel like I kind of want to raid someone, but it is getting pretty late. Yep, GG's ending soon. Oh man, I'm finding everyone just like ending. I don't want to raid someone as well when they're also going to bed, because we're gonna have another Carl incident where he's gonna feel like he's gonna have to keep going as well, or they're gonna have to keep going. So that is another thing that is not gonna end well. Yeah, she is definitely ending. I guess I can't raid tonight because there's a lot of people ending. Oh no, I just have someone that's just like, I would send the people over to like Kyle or anything, but yeah, maybe not tonight. Unfortunately, it's weird that I found people when it was like 4 a.m. or like 3 a.m. Justin found people at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. and then right now everyone's just actually starting to have a proper sleep schedule. What is this madness? All right, well, I'm just gonna end it off here then. I think everything is gonna be fine. I think it's like yeah, I think like we're gonna end it off, but yeah, I tried. But I think I still had fun and all that stuff. So anyways, gonna end it off here. Couldn't find anyone to raid, but next time we'll see if we can try to find somebody. Anyway, Mike and James, you have any last words before I end it off?
Nope.
Nope. I'm alright.
All right then. Everyone have a good night. Everyone have a good rest of your weekend. Hope to see you guys in another stream or another time on my stream or anything like that. But everyone, hope you all stay safe. Everyone take care, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.